Good morning. Today I've got a couple of little tasks still to clear up at this house, and I've got the testing to do from yesterday. The testing for the first task here, I'm about to start with a visual inspection of the socket I'm going from. It's just putting some sockets in. It's not the tidiest installation that I'm working off, so I've got to do all the tests and just see that the circuit's good for what we're going to do to it. So for today, just got to put 5 sockets up in this study dining room area. What we have is the original socket down there, chased into the wall, and then I'm suspecting they've spurred these 2 off of it. Then they haven't extended the ring main, that's what I'm guessing. But we're going to put another 5 sockets along the wall, so it's either a question of down rating what's in the consume unit to suit the single conductor spurs, or we're going to muck around with the, if that is part of a ring main final circuit, then extend that to all the rest. I don't like the way it's being done here, but I'm going to try and keep the cost down for the client, so we will go from that, and that's what she specified, so that's what I will be doing. Okay, we appear to have a ring final serving this socket here, and it's spurred off into this surface mounted one. It's quite roughly done, there's no grommet in there. And then that spur continues to a second socket, so that's immediately not good practice. So what I'm going to do is strip the whole lot off again, off the wall. I think we will have probably a blanked Patras box here, just to take the cable out from the wall, and then I'll come up here in proper conduit, and then we'll have 5 double sockets along the wall as the lady specified. So all this is going to come off. I'll then test the ring final, which means I've got to unplug everything and get into the consume unit, and we'll have a look at the insulation test readings. So give me 45 minutes and we'll get that done. Unplugged everything I can find, so I keep finding more things, but I'm only getting 0.05 meg a flash of it and then 0 on the IR, and that's between line and earth. I've just been into Malcolm, who's watching television in the other room, and I said, I expect you're wondering what I'm doing. So I've been going around the kitchen, moving appliances out from their stowage and trying to turn off all the sockets. So I've explained to him what an insulation resistance test is. Basically, it measures the state of the insulation in the wiring between the 2 live conductors and the what we call the earth. I'm getting a 0 reading on the insulation resistance, which isn't uncommon, and it can be caused by something like a little neon light in some of those switch units which have neon lights. And I've explained to him that I've had to unplug everything, which is why I've been moving stuff out of the kitchen, and that it is the just about most annoying test that I have to carry out before I can carry any work out here. If I get a successful insulation resistance test, this is taking quite a while today, but yesterday I came straight through with that drilling, which I thought was going to be a lot more of a problem, and I was going to end up plastering and all sorts, so swings and roundabouts there. Yeah, I suppose, and a lot of you watching this, this is bread and butter to you, so you know. But I just have to I had to explain it to because he was looking in my direction, like thinking, what's he up to in the kitchen? I haven't got anything in the kitchen. Turns out I've just got a 385 mega ohm reading, which has given me a little flutter of joy in my heart because I can now start work. Sometimes this can take a very long time, this insulation resistance, chasing round for the reading you need, and you end up dismantling a lot, and it takes a lot of time. Well, in this case, the builder has not passed on the electrical notes and certificate and scheme of test results. I've just tackled him with it about it, and he says he's got it sitting at home, and it's passed his mind to give it back to the client. And I said, well, she does need a copy, he said he'll bring it in. But labelling is so basic, and it can cause so much time. Had I not switched that off and just thought, well, I mean, you would anyway, but knowing that there was a central heating circuit set aside for central heating, but that socket that's labelled central heating wasn't on it, it was on this circuit. So it was the boiler timer that was causing the line to earth lack of resistance. So a new socket's on here, and then some kind of enclosure here. Okay, so there they all are plugged in, and with a ZS of 0.55 and an IR live conductors to earth of 356 megaohm. So at the time from touchdown here is 3.5 hours, but about an hour of unpacking and getting in here and setting up and testing, and yeah, so I didn't finish the IR testing till about 10 or 10 o'clock, something like that, I think. So it's 2.5. 10 mil. 10 mil. I'm not looking forward to drawing this through the conduit. Another surface mounted job. And cooking connection unit. Cooker switch. Load of stuff I've probably already got in the van, but what the hell. Can't be bothered to go into the van these days. Fire rating for the conduit in the kitchen. A couple of these, well, I only need the 40. Don't know why I got the 32. I was thinking of 6mm first of all, but I've gone for the 10mm in the end. She's got quite a meaty cooker, and I think it only needs 32, but I'm going to put 10mm in. Order number is Rodney. Consume units in this cupboard here, and I'm going to take out 10mm conduit, come through here, this pilaster, along here. I'm not sure what's happening here, but the cooker has got to go in this space here. Then taking this one out, have a look at see what's going on here. As you can see, it's not particularly tidy. Bonding's all fine because it was rented out for 10 years, so I've checked that and it's A1. You can see actually the bonding cable for the gas here along the wall, and then it goes up here and then into the false ceiling, which is a lowered ceiling, and then into the consumer unit. It's an old Wilex board, 60898s, and yeah, so it's just a question here of where to put the cooker switch, and she's written this. So she wants the cooker switch under the worktop. That simplifies it because she's made the decision. I wouldn't put it there, but that's where she wants it. So I'm going to start the cooker switch end and work my way back with the conduit. This is a ring extension from here up to here. I'm cutting this out, but the Patras box is completely buggered here. Look, it's cracked all the way up, and it's also you've got access to primary insulation there, basic insulation, through this massive hole. ZE 0.13 ohms, that's 1.74 kiloamps. Right, for the RCD test we've got greater than 1999, 26.2 at 0 degrees, 35.4 at 180 degrees, at 5i, 10.9 at 0 degrees, 11.5 at 180 degrees. Well, here's a cutting circuit in.